Yo, Flexcast, we're back with our next guest, man. And this guy's incredibly funny to me. I'm glad he had time to come by. He's definitely a mover, definitely a shaker, definitely a tastemaker. I'm going to let him introduce himself and tell you guys what he does, and then we'll get into it. Go ahead, man.
Hey, what's up? I'm Ty Nguyen, stand-up comedian in Austin, Texas, but now I live in Pflugerville, so.
Yeah. Hey, everybody clap it up for Ty Nguyen, man. And one of the things that kind of stuck to me, Ty, that I wanted to ask you when you came in here, you're obviously have a very niche approach to comedy, right? It's a combination of, some of your jokes can be very dirty. Mm-hmm. Some of them can be comical from like a whimsical standpoint, like logical.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering, like, where did that passion for comedy start? Like, when did you realize, I ask comedians this a lot, when did you realize you were funny?
When I was working at a call center for AT&T and I crack all my coworker up.
Okay.
And they'll be like, dude, we'll get in trouble for saying that, but you could say it.
Okay.
Yeah, so after that, I just started hitting up open mics after work, and I never told anybody until I got like better at it.
Okay.
I remember the day I posted like a video of me doing stand-up. I made it such a big thing that I have to take off work that day. And I just posted in like the group chat that all my co-worker was in, and they all saw it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Interesting. Okay. Mr. I'm from Pflugerville, or I live in Pflugerville now.
Yes.
We're getting a lot of Pflugerville love today.
Absolutely.
So you've been doing comedy for a while, and your most recent video, your parody, went viral.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Let's talk more about that.
It make you feel kind of like a hood superstar.
Yeah.
Period. Okay.
It's like you're not known outside of Austin and Pflugerville, but in Austin and Pflugerville, when you walk down the street, people point at you. Yeah. Like they don't actually know your name. There's like, oh, you're that YouTube guy, and you have to remind them where it's from.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny because when I was walking through here, I wasn't sure where this place at, so I stand to the lobby, and the Hispanic guy working at the lobby, he recognized me from the Pflugerville. Yeah. So
Awesome.
That's cool.
yeah.
I'm gonna have to definitely check that out.
Yeah, no, I'm from Pflugerville. Was one of those things that's like, if you know, because not a lot of people know about Pflugerville. It's still like a relatively small city.
Yeah.
And so if you watch the video, Pflugerville's in the video. He's got a lot of the scenery in it. But like what he's rapping about just totally doesn't match the vibe of Pflugerville.
Yeah.
And it was hilarious. I enjoyed it.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so you also self-produced a special. Could you explain the difficulties of that, and if you would recommend it to other comedians?
The difficulty of producing a self-special is you have to understand film. So I recommend hiring somebody that's in the film industry, because then they could like set the background for you, set the camera, the lighting and everything, and set the sound correctly, which is very important.
Yes.
And I recommend a comedian to do it once they feel like they have the material. Because once you do that, you not booker know that, oh, you could do this amount of time on stage. So it'll only be good for the resume. And a lot of comedians, they're afraid that, oh, if I put this special out, people going to hear my material already. But I think that's just a misconception, because to be honest, like, no matter how big you think you are, most people haven't heard your stuff.
Right.
Yeah, so you can always like put out a special and still pretty much do the same material.
And when I was watching it, it was one of those things that like you seemed during your performance to be it was like you were ready. So like it was like you waited until you were ready to do it, and that's kind of the benefit of doing it yourself.
Yeah.
As opposed to a company saying, "Hey, it's got to happen this month."
Yeah.
You get to do it when you're ready. You seemed very comfortable.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Is that a venue you've performed at before?
No.
No, so it was okay. Wow, I was impressed,
Confidence.
man. I was like, yo, he was very confident. It looked like you were prepared. I loved it.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah.
Absolutely. Hey,
it's at the stateside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I know also, like, in addition to being the on stage talent, you produce events.
Yeah.
Correct? Can you tell people about like some of the events you produce and when they're coming up, so they know how to, when they can see you or other comedians?
Yeah, I produce comedy at Roscoe Comedy Club Tuesday at 9 p.m. Also, do comedy show at my house, which is usually Saturday at 9 p.m.
Okay.
But this week is Friday. And I do comedy all around town.
Okay.
So bet.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll put all that information into the link
Yeah.
for your video.
Appreciate it.
I feel like you're coming up soon because I scroll your Instagram sometimes.
Yeah.
I feel like you're performing soon somewhere.
I'm always performing soon somewhere.
But I mean, outside of the ones you're producing, don't you, or am I? Did I maybe see something I thought I didn't see?
Yeah, I do.
Talk about it.
So I perform at Bastrop Comedy Club.
I think that's what I saw.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's
I
what
didn't
I
know they
saw.
had stuff like that out there.
Oh yeah.
they do.
It's
Is it
become-
is it on Main Street, that little strip where they pretty much have everything?
Not that one. The one
Okay.
in Bastrop is actually inside of a movie theater, and they have like its
Oh.
own room.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's like a movie theater slash bowling alley.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm go out there then.
Yeah, Bastrop is kind of like becoming a metropolitan of,
It
of
really
Austin.
is.
Like,
Yeah.
that's what it
really
seems like.
is. It really
Yeah,
is.
it's coming up.
So you're going out there every week, or you're just doing that? every one?
Just that, like every once in a while.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I'll make
Very
sure we
cool.
put the info for your shows in the comment in the about for this video. I
Yeah.
think you're incredibly funny. I
Thank
know
you.
even if people only see you from like a parody, if that's
Yeah.
the only thing they see, that's enough to know that like this guy's funny. So
Appreciate it.
I appreciate you coming by. Everybody clap it up for Ty Wynn,
Yeah,
man.
Thank you so much.
We're gonna get our next guest situated. Don't go anywhere though. We'll be right back. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.